Welcome, it's Adrian Bo from Ray White Park Coast Eastern Suburbs, and today I'm on the border of Randwick and Coogee in Baker Park, which is on the Coogee side of the border, to talk about how this park and area has evolved. Situated between Dudley Street, Byron Street and Carr Street, it's in the shape of a triangle. Baker Park is a great little recreation precinct that includes 2 tennis courts, as you can see behind me, that are actually free to use, which is a great community piece of information, as well as a cricket pitch, a children's playground and a designated off-leash exercise park as well. In 1887, this park was first established. However, it was named Hampstead Park and was considered part of Randwick. Part of a subdivision in 1907 called the Hampstead Heights Estate, which included blocks of land in between 900 square metres up to about 1300 square metres. At the time, Melody Street extended all the way through the park past Maymont Street. However, the section of road was later renamed Higgs Street as it's known today. The Hampstead Heights subdivision was obviously considered extremely high-end, as the real estate agency at the time, R.D. White, with a Y, along with the auctioneer, H.W. Horning, put together a 3-page brochure including images of the views. The brochure stated, quote unquote, right opposite Hampstead Park amidst beautiful surroundings and commanding views of the glorious ocean that cannot be surpassed for loveliness. It also made a statement which could not be considered more true when it said, quote unquote, purchases in this estate for either speculative or residential purposes will reap huge profits, as land in this popular marine suburb, owing to the beauty of its natural environment, splendid tram service and the popular surf bathing pastime, are rapidly enhancing values in all parts of Coogee. The Australian Star, a major newspaper of the time, reported the following week that the auction produced 13 sales for a total of £1,350, or in other words, approximately £100 per block. I think the agent's suggestion that buyers would reap huge profits proved to be absolutely correct. In 1934, Randwick Council Alderman George Baker retired, having served as a Lord Mayor between 1920 and 1921, which resulted in Hampstead Park being renamed into Baker Park to commemorate his contribution to the local community. Tragedy struck here on Baker Park in 1936 when a 12-year-old boy, Alfred Brown, was playing football on the park in bare feet with his mates and unfortunately trod on a piece of glass, where an ambulance arrived and seemed to be okay. However, unfortunately, a few days later he got very ill and was taken to St Vincent's Hospital, where he sadly passed from tetanus he had developed by his glass foot. Of course, it's impossible to talk about Baker Park without relating the story of the Coogee Diggers Club in 1935, which I will do a separate episode, as well as the very interesting story behind Leet Park, which occupies a tiny space adjacent to Baker Park with stunning views and a great backstory. I recently listed 2 at 45 Byron Street, a 3-bedroom apartment which I've got on the market at the moment. It's got a huge entertainer's terrace and I highly encourage you to have a look through. It's got a lock-up garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and off-street parking for an additional parking spot as well, in a very small block of 6 units. And in the 34 years I've sold many properties with views of Baker Park, or within a very short stroll of this great local facility. They include 2 at 47 Byron Street, very close to here. That's a 3-bedroom apartment, 100 metres from where we are today at Baker Park. I sold that for 1,510. 40 Dudley Street, a 6-bedroom home, I sold for 5.3. 9 at 158 Oberon Street, a 2-bedroom apartment, I sold for 1,140. And 6 at 4 Edgecombe Avenue, a 2-bedroom apartment, I sold for 1.7. Baker Park, or Hampstead Park, has become a much-loved facility for local residents, and I think it's important we understand how our community has evolved. I hope you have enjoyed the story of Baker Park. Keep smiling and always remember your home is worth more, with Adrian Bo.